This is Apple Maps. They did an update recently. See if you can spot what they updated. For example, if we zoom into Sydney, we can see that it's actually the Eora Nation. Clicking on that, the traditional country of the clans of the Eora Nation covers most of metropolitan Sydney. First Nations peoples always have had and always will have a connection with this land and water. If we take a look around the harbour, there are some interesting place names. Sydney Cove, Warrane. Farm Cove, Wahganmuggalee. Sorry, I suck at pronouncing my own country's place names. Darling Harbour, Tumbalong. Elizabeth Bay, Gurrajin. Lavender Bay, Gooweebahree. Careening Cove, Weeyuh Weeyuh. Mosmans Bay, Goram Bullagong. Shell Cove. What the hell's that supposed to mean? Anyway, you get the point. Apple have been busy adding traditional place names, making it perfectly clear who owns what. Daintree National Park, York Penninsula, Aboriginal Land. See, it's clearly not yours, unless you're Aboriginal. And of course, Apple's Indigenous update has got all over the Australian news. From Meanjin to Warrane, Apple Maps adds more than 250 Indigenous place names in Australia. Indigenous place names, protected areas and traditional country labels added to Apple Maps. Welcome to Gadigal Land, Apple's bold overhaul of Aussie maps. Even fashion magazine Vogue wrote a piece. The newest Apple Maps update places First Nations geography at the forefront. The latest update from the tech giant sees the Apple Maps interface reflect Indigenous lands and traditional owners across Australia and New Zealand for the first time ever. In some instances, they use dual naming, for example, Uluru Ayers Rock, or Gibulam Kanangai Moreton Island National Park. But then in other instances, such as Fraser Island, they've completely deleted the Western name, K'gari. Wherever you go, they show you the Aboriginal Nation names, for example, near Melbourne, Wadawurrung and Bunurong. They also show Aboriginal land trusts and Indigenous protected areas. Quick question, will I ever be considered Indigenous to my home country, even after generations of living here, or will I forever be considered an introduced species? Charles Prowse, Managing Director of Indigenous consultancy agency Nyekbar, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, worked closely with Apple to develop the Indigenous Maps project over the last few years, saying, "We, Aboriginal people, were almost wiped off the map. To put ourselves back on the map, that's a powerful thing. We know we have to avoid contention. We know we have to do it respectfully. You also have to be somewhat brave." Alicia Johnson-Wilder, Senior Director of Environment, Policy and Social Initiatives at Apple, said, "These efforts put community first by representing Indigenous land, expanding access to education and protecting our shared environment." Anyway, Apple, a giant American company, one of the largest and most influential technology companies in the world, has said that these changes are just the beginning, and there is much more yet to come.